This is Joey with Geekadores. We're here at Level Up Expo 2016. I'm here at Jasco Games. One of the biggest games here is the Mega Man board game. And speaking with me is
Jason Horonsky. I'm the owner of the company, designer of the game.
All right, now can you give us a brief overview of what the Mega Man game is?
So Mega Man's designed for 2 to 8 players. We recommend probably 3 or 4 because of the time it adds to each player that you add to the game. Mega Man is you playing as the protagonist. You can be Mega Man, Dr. Light, Roll, Rush, Proto Man, and you're going across the board beating Robot Masters, trying to take their powers, level up, and get to the end, while everyone else at the table is trying to keep you from moving forward.
Now, how complex a game are we talking about here? Like, how old do you think would be the minimum age to enjoy this game?
We recommend ages 14 plus, but it's not extremely complicated, and you can take some of the complicated rules out of the game easily to house rule it to make it easier.
Now, is it as brutally unforgiving as the Mega Man game? Like, if you lose once, the game just over?
So you don't just die when you lose all your lives, but it's relatively brutal depending on the group you're playing with, because there is sort of a Mario Kart feel to it where you're trying to get ahead of the race and people will keep you from going forward. And if you're especially good at the game, it'll make it harder for you because people will gang up on you.
And now I see that the game is based off of Mega Man 1. Are you planning expansions to add in the bosses and abilities of Mega Man's 2, 3, and so on?
The game is designed to incorporate all of the classic Mega Man games 1 through 10. So if you look at the board, it's modular, and you can pull the bosses out and add new bosses in as more expansions come out.
All right, now how long have you been working on this game? Because like I said, this wasn't even on my radar, and I'm a huge board gamer.
The game was in development for 3 years. It came out February of this year.
Well, that would explain it. And obviously, if anyone is a fan of Mega Man, this looks like a fantastic game. And the pieces themselves are really well sculpted. And how much input have you had on the design as far as capturing the feel of the characters and the graphics?
Well, when it comes to game design, we made sure that every stage has every aspect of the stage from the video game, including like magnet beam and the certain patterns you need to go and what powers you need to use to go to the next stage. As for the miniatures, we went through an extensive approvals process with Capcom, so there's probably the best Mega Man miniatures on the market, and they're all pre-painted.
And now, in my opinion, I think the only way to play the game is to have the Mega Man soundtrack playing for each boss that you're fighting. What are your thoughts on that?
I definitely recommend it. We also collaborated a little bit with Mega Ran, and he was giving out CDs with some of our store specials every time they did launch parties.
All right, now where can people find Mega Man the board game?
So Mega Man the board game is in several retail stores. Most of your local hobby shops will have them. Hastings stocks it, and Barnes & Noble has a trial run now. They'll probably be doing a restock here in about 3 to 6 months.
All right, and I want to thank you for your time, and I look forward to playing the Mega Man board game because I love Mega Man and I love board games.
Yeah, thank you.